Oh,
All right,
boy.
let's move on to the CAG bag. Go, Joe. Right? At Shanafan. Oh, we have two Mr. Peanut related questions. At Shanafan writes in, he said, planners killed off Mr. Peanut. Who wore the monocle better, Mr. Peanut or Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe? Huh?
It's a tough one. It's tough to pick anybody who wore a monocle bad.
Yeah, everyone looks good in a monocle.
Can't fuck up a monocle.
Right.
So why did I haven't really been following this Mr. Peanut thing. So what? Planters announced that Mr. Peanut died.
They murdered him.
He died in a car accident.
Yep.
No.
Rescuing Wesley Snipes from certain death.
Have you not seen this, Cheapy?
No. What happened? What do you mean? He died in a car accident.
They were in the Peanut Mobile, and it went off a cliff.
Oh, really?
And then he sacrifices himself and falls down the cliff to where the Peanut Mobile was at, and then the Peanut Mobile explodes.
So, have they announced his replacement yet?
They haven't, but I know that Mr. Cashew has been waiting for a long time for this.
Wait, is Wesley Snipes in the commercial?
Yes.
Oh. How is he involved?
He loves peanuts. Duh. Everyone knows that Wesley Snipes famously loves peanuts.
Like, it's a pretty hard thing to pass on if Planners comes to you and say, hey, we want to kill off Mr. Peanut. Are you on board?
No, but why? What is he doing in the commercial, I'm saying?
It's him and it's Matt Walsh from Veep. And they're in the Peanut Mobile. And it goes off a cliff, and then they're hanging off of... I can't believe I'm describing a commercial.
Right. Way to go, Planners. You did it.
Okay, you know what? Enough of that. Watch the stupid commercial.
Are they can have like a new, younger, hipper mascot?
They
is that
have
what's happening?
it. We don't know. All we know right now is that Mr. Peanut is dead. Buckwheat is dead.
I think they're going to bring him back.
Robo Peanut. No, that's not really good. Yeah. People don't want to.
What if they go the route of like when Superman died and all the fake Superman showed up?
And by the way, my answer to the Coke Comics at Coke Comics, which brand mascot would you make disappear? Cheapy D.
Yes.
Cheapy D is the brand mascot that I would make disappear.
Like totally disappear?
Maybe.
like I would disappear
After this last conversation? Yes.
Yikes. Big yikes.
Hachi machi.
At Brock Arnett writes in and asks, what game do you think will be the biggest letdown of 2020?
Avengers.
Could be.
They're focusing too much on monetization.
Well, we don't know that.
Yes, we do.
We do.
How many different kinds of currency do they have?
It's like, okay, these are the characters. Oh, and there's going to be more characters for you to buy and new outfits for you to buy.
It sounds good.
I don't want it to be to buy. I want to know what the game is going to cost.
You buy. We know what the game is. It's Destiny, but Avengers.
But we don't know that.
I know.
I don't want it to be that. I don't want a game that I have to play with other people. I want an Avengers game that I could play alone on my couch and not have to worry about other people.
You could do
the
Iron
Man. The Iron Man game. You just described it.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
I have a feeling I'm not going to love it.
What are the other big releases this year besides the ones we all mentioned? We already talked about
CyberCop 2077.
No, that'll be good. They can't fuck that up.
Yes, they can.
What was the other one?
Madden. There's a new Madden game coming out this year.
No way. All right, let's see what else we got here. At Helicus writes in and asks, thoughts on next-gen games being compatible with current-gen hardware? Do you think it'll hold back graphics and or scope of the titles the first few years?
Maybe.
I think that happens anyway with new consoles, just because they're getting used to the new hardware. The developers, that is.
Well, and they're waiting for the user base to be there.
Right. So I don't think it's going to affect anything. It just always happens
I think
that way.
It's all good. This is better for the consumer.
Yep. Yeah. This is the way you want it to be. Good things are happening. This question we've had a million times. Well, not this way though. At 8bitjer asks, what would you do to save GameStop, but would it even be worth saving?
I think it's worth saving, and I'm going to say I have 3
Why?
words. 3
Why?
words.
Why?
Because it's always good to have a video game focused shop, and I like to think geek stuff.
Okay.
My tip for them is GCU.
Right.
Pick it up from where Best Buy left out. Get
Right.
people in the
us locked
store.
in. Okay.
Yeah, get people to pre-order. You know what they should do? They should do a GCU, but only on pre-orders. So if you pre-order the game, you get a 20% discount.
I think they're going the opposite direction, though. I think the power-up rewards just got worse.
I know it did. I'm not saying they're doing this. I'm saying this is what I would do.
Sure.
And again, I don't know.
Just commenting
if
that this seems like pretty far away from what they're chasing.
I don't know if it's fiscally responsible, but it's what I would do.
Well, it could be fiscally responsible in that it helps traffic into the store, right?
Yeah, and if you do it on pre-orders only, you don't have people coming in and saying, I want to buy this game and getting 20% off. It has to be something that they had already ordered in advance. So it helps them keep track of inventory better, maybe. And maybe they get an uptick in pre-orders, and you get people in the store, and when they're in the store, they buy a minifigure, and everybody wins.
I think they should add a ping pong table to every store. At least one.
No, that's not going to do anything.
That'll bring the people in. No?
No.
I don't even have any good ideas on how to save it because I hope it saves itself, but I just don't see it.
Right,
I can't fathom what value they bring at this point.
They have a lot of locations.
Is that a plus or a minus?
I don't know.
With like how quick shipping is online now, like it's so easy to find used games because that's what they have that nobody else has is the U game. If you're going to buy a new game, you can do that any variety of places, including like Walmart, Target, Amazon, Best Buy. Like there's nothing that differentiates Best Buy or GameStop in that area.
See, that's why they need the ping pong table.
Right. They don't have room for the ping pong table. They've got too many Funko Pops.
You can put Funko Pops underneath the ping pong table. So you have more space, actually.
That's okay. I'm on board with that idea.
See, I'm making a lot of sense all of a sudden. Oh, GameStop. All right.
I hope everybody does very well there.
Yeah, sell all the games. Stop. How about coffee? Can they sell coffee?
What I think they're going to do, I really think they're just going to limp along.
They're going to try to
this console launch, and then they're going to maybe get a year or two out of this console launch, and then it's done. Like that's the end.
Womp womp. All right. I hate to end the show on a bummer like that.
Well, it's a couple years out. We could.
Okay,
it's not a bummer yet. They have time to do something.
Right.
I just don't know what they can do that all the other retailers have failed to do.
Ping pong.
Do they need a pizza portal? What if they had a pizza portal in there?
Pizza and coffee. I'm on board with both those things.
Lounge. They got to turn to game lounge. GameStop. You come stop in and play games and hang out. And don't buy anything.
Right,
Yeah,
that's the problem with that.
I don't know if hanging out is what you want. I think they want people to come in, spend $3 on coffee, get a game to take home,
Right.
and then and also a mystery minifigure.
Right.
GameStop and leave should be their new name.
Or maybe Starbucks should just sell video games. That'd be good too.
It seems more sustainable.
Right. Yeah, I don't really have any good answers for them.
Maybe Starbucks should buy GameStop.
No,
Game
they're not doing
Bucks.
that.
Would you buy GameStop? If you had the money on that, would you buy GameStop?
No. If I had the money to buy GameStop, I would just stop.
Stop buying.
I would just
It might be the
stop
time
buying
if you had the
companies.
money right now, though, to buy them. And then if you could somehow convince somebody to buy them from you in about a year.
I don't know.
Think it over. Think it over.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll talk to my.
Start counting your quarters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll talk to my advisors.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.